One day, a man came to kill me. I managed to take refuge and, after spending 2 days alone, I spoke about it with Buddha. Buddha, I have some questions in my mind and I would like to know the answers, I said. Tell me, what questions do you have? Buddha replied. The man said, I am not happy at all. I am always very sad, and there is no happiness in my life. I want to know why this is happening to me. Buddha said, first tell me the cause of your pain. What are the exact causes of your suffering and anxiety? The man reflected on Buddha's words for a moment and said, what kind of question is this? I ask you and you, without answering me, ask again. Buddha smiled and said, it is your pain and you must know the causes of your pain. The man replied, Buddha, you are a prophet, you can read minds. You must know everything. Buddha smiled gently and said, it is your mistake to believe that another can free you from pain. But this never happens. Only you can solve your problem. I am like you, the only difference is that I have no confusion. The day your inner confusion ends, you will not need to go to a Buddha to solve your problem. Have you ever closely observed the flowers? The man, surprised, replied, who has never looked at flowers? Buddha said, the flower blooms like a bird in the morning, blossoms during the day, and closes with the night. If the flower knew it would end in the afternoon, it would never bloom. Similarly, if you always think about your pain, you will never be happy. There are still many things in your life that can make you happy forever. Smile and enjoy life to the fullest. You will find happiness only if you follow this path. I can show you the way, but you must walk it alone. Only then will you be happy in life. Hearing this, the man remained silent for a moment. After reflecting, he said, Buddha, I don't understand one thing. Is it possible to solve all the problems in my life at once? Buddha slowly began to speak, yes, if someone comes to you and tells you that you will die in the next 10 minutes, you will no longer worry about your problems. In that moment you will think only of the absolute truth of life, which is death. You will ask yourself, what is the point of worrying about the problems I will leave behind in 10 minutes? We never think that this life is fleeting. Our desires become so strong that we consider our life as immortal. Happiness and sadness in life are temporary, and we ourselves are the cause. Happiness and sadness come from our karma and our thoughts. The man listened attentively. Buddha continued, should I continue to think that I am about to die? Will this solve my problems? The man asked. Buddha replied, no, do not think like that. Just think that your existence in this world is uncertain and, as long as you are here, live happily. Reflect carefully, there are still many things that make you happy. Live with these things. Resolve your mind and make sure there is no confusion in your mind. All the pains and sufferings of life are caused by desire. Control your mind. If you can make your mind as simple as that of a child, you will achieve eternal happiness. The man then asked, how can I control the mind? Buddha replied, you must know the difference between happiness and sadness. You must understand what true happiness is. What is pain for you? The mind must be controlled so that you are neither too happy in extreme happiness nor too sad in extreme sadness. You must maintain a middle position. If you analyze in real life what your pains are or what their causes are, in the end the conclusion is this: the cause of all pain is yourself and the mind that controls you. So, if you can control the mind, the pain will end. Then Buddha said to the man, yes, you can do one more small thing and you will find that the pain in your life will go away forever. The man, with great enthusiasm, asked, Buddha, what should I do? Buddha replied, for the next 2 days, do not speak to anyone. Write on a piece of paper, in a solitary place, your pains and the reasons for them. On another sheet, write what makes you happy and the reasons for that happiness. Take your time, you will have all the time to reflect perfectly. The man bowed before Buddha and went to a secluded place. 2 days later he returned to Buddha with a bag of documents. Buddha said, first let me hear the list of your pains. The man began to read. First, My brothers are rich, but I am poor and full of debt because I am afraid of failure and always compare myself with others. Second, my neighbors have saved a lot of money, but I have not managed it. The reasons are that I worked less, earned less, but spent a lot in bad company, so I did not save a penny. Third, my wife has been ill for a long time. I am responsible for this because, due to my negligence, I did not take her to the doctor and neglected every opportunity for treatment. The truth is that there is a secret desire in my mind: if this woman dies of illness, I will marry a beautiful woman. Fourth, I imagine illusory happiness all day and worry and cry because I am not satisfied due to lack of money. I drink alcohol every day to forget my pain. I am aware that I am solely responsible for this. I know I cannot afford it, but I want to have everything. Even if I cannot have everything, I can have a wonderful day and find excuses to drink alcohol and fall into the fever of vice. O Buddha, these are my 4 pains, and the root of all my pains are my actions and my thoughts. This time, Buddha smiled and said, "Good, now tell me your list of happiness." The man replied with great enthusiasm, "I am happy and I have so much joy within me. I have just realized, for the first time in my life, in the last 2 days, that my list of causes of happiness is so long that it will take me a few hours to finish reading it." Buddha smiled and said, "Not just for you, but for all of us, the cases are the same. We only waste precious time in our lives thinking about the causes of pain. In reality, our life is a deposit of happiness, peace, and joy." Well, don't read the complete list, just read a few points. The man began to read with great joy. The first joy is that I now live in this world. I am healthy and strong, I have parents, a wife, and children. I am so fortunate to have the greatest wealth, like the affection of my parents, the love of my beautiful wife, the tenderness of my child, and the happiness of being a father. I can work, I am fit and healthy, and I can increase my income by doing any work possible to happily meet the needs of all members of my family. I am happy because I can build a happy family without comparing myself to any of my neighbors or brothers. With the humanity that is born in me by your grace, I can abandon my bad habits and live in eternal peace. The greatest joy and fortune is that I have found a place at the feet of the Lord, thanks to you, Buddha. By your grace, while I am temporarily on this earth, I will know the truth of life, I will know myself with a firm mind, and I will live in eternal bliss with myself and with others. Buddha said, "Go back to your family, today you will be reborn. Live a life of eternal peace with a serene mind. If there is even the slightest confusion in your mind about the life you have received, remember that life is too short to be a slave to pain. Analyze and discover the cause of pain and destroy it immediately. Only then will you find eternal happiness, eternal joy."